Hi everyone! I have built .NET Senior Playbook as the fastest way for junior and middle developers to grow to a senior role, and for seniors to keep growing. In this course, you will learn everything you need to become a proficient .NET developer. So the course structure contains C# fundamentals, functional and link, async and threading deep dive, and advanced and low-level stuff that you will need to create performant and highly optimized applications. It also covers .NET tooling, ASP NET Core fundamentals, a more complex topic with API design and architecture, configuration and reliability, that is a must-have for every production app, security and identity, which is highly relevant and one of most important topics, data and performance with Eve Core, caching, rate limiting, response compression, advanced topics such as scheduling, event messaging, SignalR, OpenTelemetry, and how to deploy .NET apps. Let's explore some of the lessons. Here you can find materials and detailed explanation of every topic. You can see the explanation of the code examples, and you can see that every question has a mark for junior, middle, or senior developer, and at the end of each question, you can mark how hard this question was to you if you want to repeat this question in the future. Each chapter contains middle tests and the chapter tests. For example, when you passed a chapter test, you can see the complete results. You can review every question, whether you answered correctly or incorrectly. You get a detailed explanation of what's wrong, and you can get a link where to refresh the knowledge for this question. At the end of this course, you can take the final exam. You can select either from a shorter or a longer version and get interview questions for the whole .NET and ASP NET Core world. In the course settings, you can select your developer level, and all the tests across the course will adapt to you. You can select for junior, junior plus, middle, middle plus, senior, or senior plus developer. You can also specify if you want to show answers for every question immediately, or you want to hide answers and try to answer yourself first. And of course, you can switch to the dark theme if you want. I also offer a test builder in the premium package where you can build your own test, selecting any lesson, any chapter you want to practice without limitations of number of attempts. You can review the previous attempts. This was a mock run by me. I answered a lot of questions incorrectly on purpose, so you can see how you performed in each section of the selected questions. You get your skills map, so you know what focus areas and what solid knowledge do you have, and your study plan, what topics you need to study based on your test results, and review results of every question. Except the .NET Senior Playbook, you get a lot of bonuses. You get design patterns blueprint, .NET Side Projects Guide, GitHub Profile Optimization Guide to make your side projects stand in your resume, LinkedIn Profile Optimization Guide to be visible to recruiters, Soft Skills Interview Playbook, Solid Principles Blueprint, and System Design Questions. All of it was done in the best possible quality. In your profile, you get information about what level you are at, your rank when you joined the course, your activity map, like in GitHub, your achievements, and your questions to review. You marked each question, whether it was hard or easy for you, and then you can see the daily repetition on what questions you need to master today. You can review all the questions There are 8 questions to repeat today and upcoming in a few days or in a few weeks, and some questions you have already mastered. You can see your achievements, leaderboard, and compete with other course members. If you want to grab this course below, I will put a link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. And the one question I get the most is, do we really need to study .NET if AI writes majority of our code? And I can say that it's the main reason to finally learn .NET and C# in a proper way. The better your fundamentals, the deeper knowledge you have, the more relevant you will be, as you can deeply understand what code the AI writes, and it often makes mistakes, how to optimize it. So join 500 course users, link in the description below. Thanks for your attention.